Hey folks, Malforian here, and today, no dev diary for Crusader Kings, but we have got a patch released, PC update 1.12.3, because console players, you just don't get anything. I might do a video about that at some point actually, let me know in the comments down below. But anyway, let's get into the actual patch itself. Not a huge one, but there are some interesting changes here. So the first section is all about balance and spreading a legend. This is something that's come up in a couple of campaigns and a couple of videos that I've seen as well. It looks like they are going to take some action on it. Rebalance the AI logic for asking characters to promote their legend. Not sure, obviously, what this change is going to be until we play it in game and kind of notice that difference. I wonder if it's going to require other rulers to like you more or something like that. I know in one of my games, I was the King of Scotland, the campaign we just finished on the channel, and the Queen of England came up to us and said, can you spread my legend? Here's almost 200 gold. And obviously we said no, because it was the Queen of England. But it was a bit weird that someone that we didn't generally like was still coming up to us and say, here's some free money, basically. And I imagine it's going to be something along those lines. Maybe you don't get spammed as much with these requests. I would think if you're playing in an area where there's a lot of legends around you, you can get quite a lot of money from just accepting money to promote legends. We'll obviously see how different that plays out. And then the second change is, if you've taken gold in exchange to promote someone else's legend and then stop, you'll be asked to give the money back. Again, you can't just take all this money and then turn off doing it and run away with the money. Basically, you will get the money back. Again, I wonder if this will affect the AI. There have been times when I know somebody's supposed to be spreading my legend. I've got an event, it says like the King of England is spreading your legend. And then like 2 months later, he'll come back and say, do you want me to spread your legend? Like, yes, I just got you to do that. So I wonder if this will affect that as well, where characters who are supposed to be spreading your legend just really quickly decide not to. Does only mention gold, but it might change that as well. There's some user modding changes. As always, I have no idea what they mean. Some of you will do. And then the bug fixes, there are actually some interesting ones in here. The clearing the grounds for Legendary Hunting Lodge now correctly states the additional requirements, so you're not kind of guessing when you first get it. They've added the cremation funeral tradition to Zumbil. One of the changes that is very interesting is added 25% cultural fascination bonus for the 5th level of learning traits. So if you do get that 5th level learning through university, or you can get it through the legitimacy tree now, I suppose, with the final unlock, you now get an additional bonus, 25% cultural fascination, which is pretty good. That's actually a pretty nice bonus, so I do like that they've added that in for some reason. I'm not sure why, but it's definitely a cool bonus to get there. I wonder if the 5th level just wasn't as good as the other ones. I'm not going to turn down 25% extra bonus. I'm definitely down for that. And then funnily enough, the Sons of Skoda legend now lets you diverge your culture to ancient Egyptians at mythical level. I just finished this campaign on the channel yesterday, and I was hoping you could do this, and you can now. So there you go. If you do the Sons of Skoda legend, you can now just diverge your culture into ancient Egyptian if you reach mythical level, which is amazing. That is what I kind of wanted to do, and I thought it made sense. The legend being all about coming from ancient Egypt, and then when you completed it, it didn't convert you to be Egyptian or something, but there we go. It does now. Awesome change. And then the same thing, the Sons of David now lets you diverge your culture into Hebrew at a mythical level, so the same as the Sons of Skoda. And then outside of that, just a lot of bug fixes, especially if you're playing on Mac or Linux, which is awesome to see, getting that version of the game a little bit more stable. And then the last change here is game content, added explicit game concepts for own legends and promoting legends. I'm not 100% sure what this is talking about. I believe it's about the in-game tooltips and the nested tooltips, but somebody please correct me if I'm wrong in the comments down below, but I believe that's what it's talking about. I couldn't find anything online, but I believe it's just talking about that. It's not an actual change to legends or promoting legends. I think it's just a UI or database change, so nothing too exciting with that change, even though it is listed under game content, which is a little bit weird. It did throw me off a little bit, but yeah, it's nothing too crazy. You don't need to worry about it too much. But that is it. Just a really quick video to highlight this patch in case you missed it, and obviously if you play the game from today and patch it, these changes will be live next time you play. It is only a small patch, so you should be able to carry on as normal. It is usually just the larger patches that affect saves, so you shouldn't have to worry about that with these changes going forwards. But that is it. That is the video for today. So hit like if you've enjoyed it, subscribe if you're new here. I cover Crusader Kings, dev diary coverage, campaigns, news, discussions, all that cool stuff. And I play other historical strategy games on the channel as well. But we'll leave it there for today. Hopefully next week we get a dev diary. I imagine we might still have a couple of weeks before we start ramping up towards the next DLC, because we do know it's not crazy far away. So I imagine we will get maybe a little bit of a teaser soon, or just some more dev diary coverage about something regarding the game. But we'll leave it there for today, and I'll see you in the next one.